Ever dream of just reaching out and touching the stars? Not just looking at them, but actually going there? Sounds totally nuts, right? Well, hold on tight, 'cause our journey into the wild world of space travel is just getting started. For ages, we humans have been totally obsessed with the idea of traveling way beyond our solar system, checking out distant stars, and figuring out the universe's biggest secrets. It's straight out of sci-fi movies, but let's be real. Once you really wrap your head around how massive space is, that dream starts to feel kinda out there. Let me throw some perspective your way. The closest star to us, Proxima Centauri, is a whopping 4.22 light-years away. And if we zoom out to the size of our own Milky Way galaxy, the numbers get absolutely insane, like 160,000 light-years across. Now, say you could somehow zoom along at the speed of light, that's 186,000 miles per second. You'd think you could cover that distance in a snap, right? Think again. It would still take you an eye-watering 160,000 years to get from one side of the galaxy to the other. And here's the kicker. Even traveling at the speed of light is totally off the table. According to Einstein's special theory of relativity, the speed of light is the absolute top speed in the whole universe. Why is that? Well, as you get closer to light speed, your mass increases, and the energy needed to keep pushing you forward goes through the roof. Basically, we just can't generate enough juice to move that fast, let alone break the light speed barrier. So, are we just stuck dreaming forever? Not so fast. Scientists still have some hope on the horizon. One of the coolest ideas, you see it all the time in Star Trek and other sci-fi flicks, is something called warp drive. Sound familiar? Well, you might be surprised to hear that this isn't just some screenwriter's wild imagination, it's got some serious science behind it. Way back in the 1950s, a German physicist named Burkhard Heim came up with the idea of warp travel, and he was inspired by Einstein's general theory of relativity. This theory tells us that gravity isn't just a force, it's actually the result of space-time itself getting bent and curved. The more mass something has, the more it warps space-time. This gave Heim the idea that, hey, maybe we could mess with this curvature to travel faster than light. Here's the basic idea. Instead of just trying to make a spacecraft go super-duper fast, a warp engine would bend space-time itself, squeezing the space in front of the spacecraft and stretching it out behind. This would create a kind of bubble that lets the spacecraft move faster than light, without technically breaking the universe's speed limit. The key thing here? The spaceship isn't actually speeding up in the normal way. It's the fabric of space-time that's shifting around it, letting it cover huge distances without breaking Einstein's rules. Sounds pretty awesome, right? Well, the tricky part is that, in reality, it's a real beast of a challenge. First off, to warp space-time like that, we'd need an absolutely mind-boggling amount of energy. Some scientists think it would take energy levels 1 billion times greater than the sun itself. And then there's the whole issue of controlling such a powerful gravitational field. After all, bending space-time like that might just create forces strong enough to rip apart anything nearby, basically making a mini black hole. Right now, warp drive is still more of a theoretical concept, just on paper. But who knows? As technology gets more advanced, we might just figure out a way to make this idea work and turn interstellar travel into a real thing. So, while it's a dream for now, the future of exploring space could be a lot closer than we think. So, what do you think? Will we ever make it to the stars? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're a space fan, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing dives into the universe.